What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Daddy here again, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the first time I got scammed. But before that, let me give this team a big shout out. It's Mob, Money Over Bitches, Try Again Later, Morning Wood, all of you guys, Grind It Out, all of you guys. You are the people I love racing with. Y'all don't quit. Y'all always push. And I know Try Again Later also has a YouTube. I'm gonna find it, and I'm already subscribed, but I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna put it down in the link below. Go ahead and subscribe to him, as he is a great racer, and hopefully we see some Pinks racing from him later. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you guys about the first time I got scammed. Now, I was relatively new to the game. I think I'd only been playing for a couple of months, but I didn't know anything about Facebook or Instagram or anything like that with groups. So I was strictly just racing in-game, and I didn't have my own name. I think my name was like Supa Jump 2730 or something like that. I have no idea what it was. But anyways, I met a guy in-game who used to buy cars from me, and is the first guy I ever did a legit deal with. And he would buy cars from me, and he would take them and resell them on Facebook, which I found out about that later, which I don't care, because what he was paying me I thought was a great deal. So anyways, so about a couple months after that, I finally asked him, I was like, hey man, can you get me into those groups? And he's like, yeah, sure. What's your name on Facebook? And my little cousin, who actually used to play the game, he would always chat with him on Facebook and stuff like that. So they were a lot closer than me and this guy were. And so he got me into a Facebook group, and this was back when the 2012 GTR Nismo was in the bronze crates, and all they had was matte black, matte white, and all they had was purple underglow as well. So that gives you an idea about how long ago it actually was. It was about 2.5 years, which also shows you how far along this game has came. But anyways, so he got me into the groups, and I actually had a Nissan GTR Nismo that was matte black on purple glow wheels. I think it was a TM52s or something like that. They were purple glow with purple underglow, and I thought it was one of my best cars. And I was like, well, I should be able to get a lot of money for this so I can buy more cars with it. And this is also before I started turfing, before anything. I think I was maybe level 40. So I made the post, and I was like, hey, this is for sale, la la la. And this guy commented on it. I was like, hey, I'll give you $6 million for it. And I was like, all right, cool. Which I know it sold for more back then, because mills were like 20 cents. But I didn't know any of that. So I was like, cool, yeah, deal, whatever. And he was like, all right, post vouchers. I was like, well, the only voucher I have is this guy, and I tagged him. I'm not saying his name because I don't want you guys blowing him up as well. No offense, but some of you guys don't know the word chill very well. But anyways, so, and he comments like, I'll vouch, I'll cover the deal. And then he was like, well, you're going to have less vouchers than me, so you're going to have to go first. And I was like, yeah, I know, I've read the rules. And so the guy tagged like 5 people, and they all was like, yeah, he's legit, 100% legit. Yeah, man, he's cool, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I didn't know anything about scamming. I didn't know there were people who actually did it. Like, there was people that were actually that low life that actually scammed. So I'm thinking, cool, well, I'm about to get $6 million for this, and I'm going to be able to buy more cars. So I was like, all right, cool, man, join me in the lobby. Here's my IGN. I'll be there waiting. So he joins me, and I think he's in a Zonda. No, he wasn't in a Zonda. I think he's in a GT2, because I remember, yeah, he was in a GT2, and it wasn't even maxed. It was like a 67 or something. And so I found him over the car, and then I joined back in something that was also like a 67 or something. And he raised me to $1 million. I raised him to 2. He raised a 3, and I raised a 3.5. He raised the 4.5, which was almost everything I had. And I was like, okay, well, I pinked him, not thinking anything of it. And he took the pinks. And I was like, well, shit. Is he going to foul me over the car, or like what's going on? And so we ended up racing, and he beat me by, I don't know, like 1/10 of a second. And I was like, this guy just took my car and my money. I'm broke now. And he left, blocked me, deleted all of his comments. So I didn't know who it was. I didn't even know. I couldn't remember his name. Couldn't nothing. And so I messaged my buddy that got me into the groups. I was like, hey man, this guy just took my car and all my money. Like, what do I do now? He's like, well, you need to join this group and call him out. I was like, I don't know who it was, because he blocked me before I could even do anything. And so he's done it before. He has scammed before because he was good. So my buddy was like, well, here, I screenshotted everything because I figured you would. And I was like, you are the man. So I took the screenshots and posted in Racing Rivals Callouts, which is the only other group I was in at the time. And I called him out. And then when I posted that, a couple people were like, yeah, he's a known scammer. He does this a lot. And I was like, well, thanks for letting me know. Which they didn't know me. Nobody knew me. So I could have been a scammer for all they knew. But anyways, so I went back to the group that I originally posted the car in, and I was like, hey, what do I need to go about? I mean, I got scammed. What do I need to do? And the owner, it was either the owner or the admin, commented. His name was Adam. I can't remember his last name for the life of me. That's the only reason I'm saying his first name. But he commented on it and was like, what did he scam you for? And I was like, he scammed me for a matte black GTR Nismo on some purple glow wheels with purple underglow. He was like, oh, damn, I'm sorry, bro, la, la, la. And I was like, yeah, it was my best car. I don't know what to do. He took that and all my money. He was like, I got you, man. So he went out. I don't know if he had this car or it just so happened to be that way or if he did it himself, but somehow, some way, he gave me back the exact same car that I had lost. No, it wasn't the exact same, but it was a replica, you know, if that makes any sense. He went and got a Nismo, put matte black on it, purple glow, and purple wheels. And he gave it to me, and then he gave me like $6 million. So I was like, sweet. So if I ever get scammed, the owner of the group pays me. And my buddy was like, no, that's not how that works. He's just really cool. I've actually never seen this happen before. So you need to thank him a lot. And I was like, well, shit, okay. So I messaged the guy and I was like, dude, you didn't have to do all that. And he was like, bro, I know how it is to be new, and it's my fault for letting him in the group. So I feel like it's the only thing I can do is to pay you back. And I was like, well, sweet. Turns out the guy that paid me back was an MVP and everything like that. I don't know if y'all know what MVP is, but it's supposedly the best group to be in, even though scammers get in there as well. I'm not a fan of MVP because I got banned for some stupid accusations that were untrue. So, anyways, he was an MVP, and the one time I did get an MVP, which was like a year later, I ran into him. I was like, yo! He was like, do I know you? And I was like, yes, you're the guy. When I first started, you gave me the GTR Nismo when I got scammed. He was like, holy shit, how do you remember that? And I was like, because, man, like, that is what kept me playing the game. I was going to quit the game until you did that because I had nothing. And you basically got me back to where I was and kind of got me to where I am now. I was like, so literally, I have the utmost respect for you. If you ever need anything, let me know. And I can't remember his name now because I haven't talked to him since then, but that's not the point. Point is, I told him to let me know. Anyways, so he was an MVP, and so of course at the time MVP was literally everybody who was legit was in that group. And he went out of his way and just bought me a car, and he took a loss because somebody in his group scammed. And it just goes to show that Racing Rivals, the good people in Racing Rivals, if you meet them, it becomes almost like a family. Like the team I'm on right now, I mean, the team I used to race for, the family, everybody communicates. Everybody's like family. And it's really cool. It's a really good feeling to know that people have your back. Yeah, there's going to be those assholes that scam, and you're going to get scammed. If you don't get scammed, you're just really lucky, or you're a scammer yourself. One of the two. I mean, it is what it is. It happens. You just got to know how to either see it or be taught how to see it beforehand, or it's going to happen. But I guess the moral of the story is, don't worry about if you get scammed. There's going to be more good people than bad people, especially once you learn what to look for. And, I mean, It's just as simple as that. Just watch out. Don't go first, especially on in-game deals. Never do in-game deals. And if you do in-game deals, do not go first. Because if you go first, you are literally putting all your trust into somebody that you have no paper trail of how to get in contact with them. So it's literally like fouling in pinks and hoping to God they come back and foul to you. That's exactly what it is, and it's not worth it, no matter how good of a deal it is. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Now, with that being said, enjoy the rest of this video. Do not forget to go sub to try again later. I will try to find his channel link and put it in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and head on over to Facebook and like my page, Dr. Daddy 3.
Outside in the